Wiseco Pistons booth, and it is their 70th anniversary. And I'm going to talk to Brian a little bit about 3 different lines that he's been telling me about. Brian, tell me about these lines.
Wiseco, we've had to develop 3 different lines because we've got different markets, but we do the Wiseco domestic line, which is high-end racing. It's also our late model EFI line, like Chevrolet LS, Ford Modular, and late model Hemi. Sport compact line, we get into the Subarus, Mitsubishis, Nissans, Toyotas, all of those. And then the Pro Tru line is it's basically taking our parts, but it's more of our bread and butter type of things for the value price type of racer.
What else can you tell me about the Pro Tru Pistons?
The Pro Tru line it's basically made in America forgings, full floating wrist pins, very nice ring pack. New for this year is the skirt coatings that we put on them, and it's kind of different. Like a lot of people, they just develop a part number and it just kind of stays stale. But with us, it's just continuous improvement on all of our parts. Late model Chevy, we developed our first LS part number here for the Pro Tru line. The first late model Hemi for the Pro Tru line, was new this year, and we found ways to do it inexpensively at very good parts. And then from there, we've also got some of the old school stuff, the AMCs and the Buicks and the Pontiacs and all that, and very high quality parts.
That's awesome, and I saw that on your booth you guys have this brand new 5-liter Mustang engine. Tell me about that.
Yeah, very proud of it. It's one of the biggest things that's going to be, not just big this year, but it's going to be big for the next 10 years. The Chevrolet LS finally has a super big competitor. The 5-liter Mustang engine makes 412 horsepower from the factory. They've got 440 horsepower versions from the factory, and we're just going to go ahead and double and triple and quadruple that. So very excited about the development.
What steps did you take to develop the new 5-liter?
Well, that was kind of a pretty big investment on our part. It was very hard to find the car initially. It's like, well, do we either buy the car or find an engine? So we were able to find an engine after a couple months of looking. From there, we just immediately tore the thing down, and it's been a neat project. We have some development partners that we work with, and the first thing was to pull it apart, see what we could do with it. And we pulled it apart, and it looks really good inside, even to begin with lots of potential. So we worked with K1, and they've helped us develop a crankshaft and connecting rod for it. Sent the block to ERL, and those guys do some awesome block sleeving on LS and Mod Motor, and you name it, they do it. But we've put all 3 companies together, and we've created the first 351 cubic inch 5-liter on the market. So it kind of takes us back to the original days in the 60s and 70s when that was the number to have.
Big developments here at the Wiseco booth for their 70th anniversary. Make sure you check out their website at wiseco.com.